Hi, I'm Jackie Wilson and I am co-founder of Positively Empowered Kids. I also run Empower Education and Emotions Toolkit. I am passionate about helping young people and families to grow healthy, thriving minds, to believe in themselves and to reach their potential. So today I have a little activity for you that I would love you to do. And what you will need is a piece of A4 paper, or actually any size, it doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do is we are going to create an aeroplane, a paper aeroplane. And the reason for this is because we're going to be pilots in training. We're going to do some pilot training today to learn how to fly through the sky of life. So if you could get a piece of paper, that would be good. If you need to pause this while you get a piece of paper, then please do so and come back and join me as we make a paper aeroplane. So you can make your paper aeroplane any way you like. Have a go. Whenever you're ready to get that paper aeroplane made, you can make it any way at all. I've folded my plane in half and my piece of paper in half. I'm going to keep folding it and folding it until I get something that looks a bit like an aeroplane. So my aeroplane is I've just tried. Now I might fly it and it might fall on the floor straight in front of me. That's not important. The reason I've asked you to do this is because our minds are a bit like an aeroplane flying through the sky of life. When we have a clear blue sky, all is well. The sunshine represents our happiness. Our happiness is always inside of us. It is always there. If you've ever seen the Trolls movie, they talk about happiness is always inside of us, but sometimes you need someone to help you find it. What happens with our happiness is if you think of clouds in life that come upon us, we might have a calm cloud. We might be feeling really calm. We have a little calm cloud and our aeroplane comes into that calm cloud and we feel so calm and good when we're going through that cloud. The cloud moves along and so does the aeroplane of our mind, and we come through back to our happy place because we feel calm. We might also experience lots and lots of worry. We might be experiencing worry at this time. So we have a worry cloud that comes along into our sky of life, and we can get stuck in it sometimes. We can get stuck in that cloud of worry and we do not know how to get through it. So we can be really stuck there. It's kind of like the aeroplane is sat on the worry cloud and being affected very strongly by it. However, that worry cloud will eventually pass and we might find another calm cloud. We might find different kinds of clouds. All the time there are clouds of emotions passing through our mind. We've also got, well, because we've got so many emotions, we also might have an anger cloud. That something might happen that we can't have something, we can't do something, we can't go out, we're really frustrated and angry. We fly right into that cloud and again we can sit upon it and get stuck in it. And we don't know how to move through it. So we can be shouting and screaming and doing all sorts of things because we just don't know how to move through that cloud. But with practice, we can grow our mind, the pilot of our mind, to fly maybe even over or under the cloud as we notice it. And that is the important thing, noticing your cloud of emotion, whatever it may be. You may have calm clouds, sad clouds, worry clouds, excited clouds, all sorts of clouds in the sky of our mind. And if we can become a pilot, can you see my little pilot there? When you want to, you can draw a little pilot in your aeroplane. Because if we don't notice how we're feeling, actually what happens is we get affected by that cloud of emotion and it covers our happiness and we just can't find a way through it. So how do we notice how we feel before we hit that cloud? We can notice as it's coming. So I've got a little activity for you to do. I'm going to ask you, if you like, invite you to imagine that there is a scale from 1 to 10. 1 is feeling really maybe angry, panicky, everything's really bad and not good right now. It's just the worst I've ever felt. On the other end of the scale, we have 10. 10 is I feel amazing, I feel wonderful, I feel excited, life is good. So that's at 10. We might be at a 5, and a 5 is I'm not happy, I'm not sad, I'm just okay. Take a moment between 1 and 10. Where are you right now? Let's lower our eyes so we're not looking at anybody else. Maybe you want to close your eyes, check in with your body. You can ask your body, how am I feeling? You can ask your mind, how am I feeling? On the scale of 1 to 10, where am I? And when you have a number, you can come back again. When we have that knowledge of where we are, we're a good pilot. We're a great pilot, noticing where we are. You might have somebody ask you how you're feeling, and that is really helpful because that can help them know just the same as you of where you are. And if you're at a 1 or a 2 or a 3, you could look for ideas of how to navigate yourself back to maybe a 4 or 5 or 6. You might just want to take one step up. But what could you do? How could you get there? I'm going to share one tool from my lovely emotions toolkit with you today that might just help you. Once you've noticed the cloud is coming, you check in with how you feel. So if you've got a worry cloud, you notice, oh, I'm feeling worried. So you might tell somebody, I'm feeling worried right now, because you've noticed your worry cloud. And then you can go, oh, I'm a 3. You might use one or the other. But once you notice it, you become a choice maker. And you can choose to either go further into that worry so it gets bigger and bigger and it's so much harder to get out of. Or you can start to fly above it and fly towards maybe a calm cloud. You can go towards a cloud that may be higher up, and you can fly into the calm cloud and do something to calm yourself so that you can get back to that happy place inside of you and see that sun shining from within you outwards. So I'm going to teach you a tool today. I'm going to invite you to place your hand up like this. This is called Take 5. And in our toolkit, we have around about 12 tools that can be used just like this to really help you. So you place a finger at the side of your thumb when you begin to notice you're not feeling great. And you take a deep breath in here, and then you breathe out as you slide down your thumb. Then you breathe in again and go up. And then you breathe out down the other side of your first finger. Then we breathe in again. And we pause and we breathe out. And we breathe in. And we pause and we breathe out. And we breathe in. We pause and we breathe out. And after we've taken those 5 breaths, that actually brings you into a calmer state. So you've gone through that calm cloud and you've changed clouds from the worry cloud or the angry cloud to a calm cloud. And once you get through that calm cloud, the sky is blue and clear, the sun is shining, and everything is starting to feel a lot better, and you'll move up that scale. So that is my suggestion to you today, to think about what could I do to bring myself back to that happy place. What do you love doing? So maybe you can create a cloud full of things that you love to do. Let me show you a cloud that I made earlier. If we can bring it into view here. Here are some of the things I absolutely love to do. Behind my cloud is the sunshine. I've got a nice yellow and white cloud. So some for me, singing. really helps me feel good. Hugs and talking to someone, just saying how I feel. Reading makes me feel calm. Playing a game. Maybe we could play a game of hide and seek, or a board game of Monopoly, or whatever that might be that you really love, that gives you a good feeling. It could be deep breathing like we just did. There's lots of different ways. It might be bouncing on the trampoline, bouncing a ball. It could be painting, creating, something that makes you feel good. So you could have your cloud full of ideas to bring you calm, happy feelings again. So that is your activity today. See if you can find things that make you feel happy when you have a cloud of either worry or anger, or you might even have a sad cloud sometimes. You might have a frustrated cloud. There's many different clouds of emotions that we have. So good luck, have fun creating that, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.